this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Let's get straight into it. This is going to be a December 2021 overview. Let's see what December has in store for you. So we're going to start with my Oracle decks. Get some messages pulled. And then we're going to do a full-on spread. Any information you need will be listed in the description. Okay, I think I have cards that are falling already. I'm not going to take them though because it's way too many. December 2021 for my Sages. There. Okay, I'm going to take the card that flipped. So let's start with that message. So we have win or lose. And with this energy, during the month of December, you make your destiny. You control what the month of December looks like for you. So Spirit is saying be aware of how your energy is being put out and also what you're taking in. But with the sword energy, of course, you know, this is connected to the mind, how we're thinking, how we're processing things, our strategy, our plans. Spirit is saying if there's things that you want to accomplish, things that you want to get done before the year is over, it's time for you to take the time to strategize, get into the right mindset and prepare yourself for the energy of 2022 as a whole. This also feels like clarity, but not because of outside forces or anything of that sort. Even with things that may be going on, this feels more so like you coming into like personal realizations, or more so like accepting truth, if anything. Let's keep going. I also have, it says calm is not a weakness. So this is making sure that your reactions don't consist of blowing things up or making things dramatic. Also, when it comes to other people who may be dramatic, who may be extra, who may go above and beyond to express their anger. Don't feed into that. Where some of you like really desire for someone to get a level of karma, Spirit is saying that person's going to get their karma in due time. It's a matter of you just needing to focus on yourself and do you. Let's keep going. I have financial discipline. So Spirit is also drawing attention to money and how with the holidays, make sure you're not going overboard. Make sure you're not going overboard with a birthday. Okay, happy birthday to my Sagittarius out there. Especially when it comes to the new year, if you have certain goals that you would like to accomplish that consist of like you needing money, like moving, getting a house, whatever this may be in terms of like huge financial goals, Spirit is saying discipline is needed first, especially if it's just you trying to get forward movement in your career. This is you needing to make sure that you're disciplined with what you have now and that you're not being wasteful. But let's keep going. Overall theme / energy with the 5 of Cups. This is all about moving beyond things that have not worked out. Making sure that you're not emotionally dwelling on the energies that you've already experienced in love. And understanding that there's opportunities still there for you to meet someone who's more divinely in sync with you. A true divine partner. Same thing when it comes to career stuff. This is making sure you're moving beyond personal guilt and what you feel like you should have done sooner. or beating yourself up for certain opportunities not turning out to be as successful as you would have liked, because there's still opportunity if you learn from your mistakes. This is like Chiron and Saturn energy you guys are tapping into in terms of mainly, actually, I feel mainly Chiron energy with this card every time I look at it, and I feel the energy from the card. But releasing emotional connections to things that weren't successful and focusing on the now and how you can learn from that experience to make a better now is more so the theme. Cleaning up a mess here. Now, how can you bring positive energy into this month as a whole? I have the High Priestess here. So this is using your intuition. And when I say that, this is beyond like seeing beyond people's BS. This is using your intuition in terms of being in tune with the things you feel intuitively led to do. And that can consist of, taking a mental health day from work. This could consist of going on a vacation, starting some sort of new business or starting some sort of new hobby. Whatever this is, make sure that you're listening to yourself so that you don't start beating yourself up for not listening to that, inner gut feeling, or, beating yourself up for not taking a risk when you knew you should have. All right. Speaking affirmations over yourself as well will help you bring in more positive energy when it comes to like lifting your confidence and reshaping a thought process. Now, what's hidden below the surface? I have the Strength card. So this is somebody's ego that's controlling the way that they're moving during this time frame. If you have someone who's acting unapologetic, difficult, hard to communicate with, this person is tapping into their ego and they need to get out of that. But unfortunately, of course, you can't control how other people are moving. But also, this is like you needing to tap into your personal confidence. Your level of confidence is going to be that thing that determines or keeps you at a point of being determined enough to get things done or to overcome certain issues here. This is drawing on personal strength and willpower that you had all along. It's a matter of you just being, blinded to the personal willpower and strength that you already have. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to get you guys back into understanding. Now, message from Spirit. I have the Magician in reverse. So you, like I said in the beginning, are in full control of what your month of December looks like. If you believe that you're unable to make changes in your life, to change the circumstances that you're in, then things will continue to be that way. Understand you possess everything you need to change the circumstance you're in, regardless of what it is. Of course, there's certain things that you can't just like snap your fingers and be like, okay, it's fixed. But when it comes to the things that you can control, excuse me, it's time for you to draw from your own personal energy and understand that self-mastery is needed to get certain manifestations to be a reality. And that could be the only thing that's blocking you from manifesting. Now, advice when it comes to love for this month with the Four of Swords, take some time to really process some things before making some impactful decisions. If you've been in the thought process of processing things for a couple of months, a couple of weeks, when it comes to a lover here, it's time for you to come to a point of making a decision here, because this person in the process of, figuring out what you're going to do with them, they could be holding you up from making more meaningful connections here. Especially if that's what you're looking for, if that's truly what you're looking for. But taking some time for yourself, if you're in a relationship that's tumultuous, give yourself a break so you can really think some things through. And quiet your mind when it comes to anxiety as well, when it comes to my singles and dating. Now, when it comes to the advice for your career, this is handling things from a more mature approach. Okay, this is being practical. This is making sure that you're being disciplined in the way that you handle your finances. Okay, sometimes it's not so much about, well, not even sometimes. When it comes to finances, there's a need for you to understand that it's not about how much you necessarily bring in so much. It's more so about like how much you're able to keep, or how much of it you're able to budget, or hold on to. If you're constantly just spending in stress, or just being financially irresponsible, or just not managing your finances as much as you could be, this is something that you do need to be aware of. But beyond that, Spirit is saying you need to take the more mature approach when it comes to a job situation. Okay, some of you really want to quit a job, but it's making sure that you do things right so that you can get favorable results, and it's not a stressful situation where you feel tight on money or anything like that until you figure out what you want to do. Spirit is saying, like, put some structure behind a creative endeavor that you want to make an entrepreneurial thing, and finding a sense of direction. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck for December. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and I'll see you later.